Hello Capricorn, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here today to give you your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of April 21st, 2024. In this reading, I will be selecting 3 cards from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. I will clarify each of those cards with 2 tarot cards, and then use the remainder of the deck to clarify that message further for you. Please remember that this is a general collective reading, and that means it's quite possible that not every message today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's a message for another Capricorn. My hope, though, is that I can hop onto your timeline and give you some insight for the week ahead. So with all that said, let's begin. Tapping into the timeline for my Capricorn collective. What do they need to know about? What do they not see coming for the Capricorn collective? For the week of April 21st, 2024, what do they need to prepare for? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. First card, Capricorn, we have no facts. Someone doesn't have facts. They could be lying or just making up stories about you. Second card, too busy winning. And then we have played out. So you might just be kind of tired and over or done with dealing with a certain situation or individual. At the bottom of the tarot deck, I always say this is what you don't see coming. At the bottom of the What's the Tea Oracle deck, these are issues that you may have to deal with this week, but to a lesser extent than some of the others. Child services, some of you could have issues this week regarding like child custody, visitation, supervision, anything like that, something to do with a child or children, or maybe even grandchild or grandchildren. Dust it off. You seem to be a bit unbothered, whether you're doing spring cleaning if you're in the northern hemisphere, or maybe dealing with an issue and you're just kind of brushing it off and not making a big deal out of it. And then you have inside scoop. Someone is I want to say researching you online or trying to see what you've been up to lately, kind of like a little nosy busybody. So maybe check your privacy settings just in case if you have any online accounts. Now, let's get into tarot. No facts for the Capricorn collective for the week of April 21st, 2024. What can you tell us about no facts? One more shuffle here, please. Oh, and thank you. That card came flying out. We have the 8 of Cups, further clarified by the Devil. Too busy winning. Please clarify too busy winning for the Capricorn collective for the week of April 21st, 2024. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Too busy winning is clarified by the King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces you're dealing with, and the Emperor, possibly an Aries. Played out. Please clarify played out for the Capricorn collective for the week of April 21st, 2024. Oh, one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Well, that card came flying out. 4 of Wands. Could be about your home life or some type of celebration, we'll see. And then we have the Hangman in the reverse. All right, let's start clarifying for you now. For the Capricorn collective, no facts was clarified by the 8 of Cups as well as the Devil. The 8 of Cups could be you or someone else escaping, feeling disappointed or abandoned or withdrawal. This could also be an individual who left behind a situation or person in the hopes of finding something or someone better. And then you have the Devil card here, which could be someone who has an addiction. It doesn't necessarily have to be drugs or alcohol, although it certainly could be. But this would be someone who possibly is like addicted to materialism, or could be greedy, or maybe has really poor or toxic personality or relationship habits. So let's clarify 8 of Cups for the Capricorn collective. How does this pertain to no facts for this week? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. 8 of Cups is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Tower, and the 7 of Cups. Please clarify the Devil for the Capricorn collective. And Capricorn, remember that Devil is your major arcana card, so this certainly could be a representation of you as well. Please clarify the Devil for the Capricorn collective, and how does that pertain to no facts? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Devil is clarified by the Chariot, the Fool, and the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck for this row, we have the 8 of Swords to the Ace of Cups to the 7 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Okay, Cappies, these are the messages coming in for you. There's an individual, could be a this Knight of Wands certainly could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This individual is either someone you left or someone who left you. Doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Could be a friend, could be a family member. It's just someone that you are no longer in contact with. I see this individual this week contacting you in a quite excitable way to discuss with you either like some ideas they have, some options they have, maybe wishful thinking to bring the connection back together. I don't believe you have heard from this person in quite some time. They could be younger than you, or it could actually be like a child or grandchild. Remember at the bottom of the deck we had child services, so for some of you with children or grandchildren, it could be that this individual doesn't have to be younger than you, but calling you or contacting you in a very like enthusiastic, almost childlike way, even if they're an adult, wanting to discuss, like, this is kind of like wishful thinking. Either they're hoping they can come back to you or wanting to discuss some choices or ideas they have. And I believe for you this week, this kind of creates a tower moment because I think you're quite shocked about what this person has to say. Now remember the no facts card about someone lying and making things up. That very well could be this person just calling you with this fantasy or illusion or their wild imagination, really almost like a poor excuse to talk to you in some way. Definitely could be a fire sign or someone with fire in their chart, or just, you know, having that fire energy this week. But I think for you it causes this tower moment, like, why is this person contacting me about this? However, I do see you responding. I see you here. I'm sorry, your representation of major arcana is the devil, but I do see Capricorn here very quickly taking a risk to like either go to this person. So some of you could be traveling to see this person, or this person could be traveling to see you. But there's definitely the two of you coming together here, right? If I have Capricorn in the Chariot and then I have this individual on a horse, it's like there's a risk being taken to either have the communication or bridge the relationship back together again. And again, I think this is someone you have not heard from in a while. I think you may also be excited to hear from them, and that may be why you kind of jump on this opportunity to reconnect with this person. In this case, I don't think the tower moment is something so terrible or earth rattling, just more like kind of shaking you up this week, like, wow, haven't heard from that person in a long time. I will be honest and say I'm not quite sure that what they're telling you is the truth, or it could just be an excuse to contact you. So do keep that in mind when you get that communication this week. Too busy winning. Too busy winning was clarified by the King of Cups and the Emperor. Please clarify the King of Cups for the Capricorn Collective. How does that pertain to the too busy winning card? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. King of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Please clarify the Emperor as it pertains to too busy winning for the Capricorn Collective for this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Emperor is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords to the Three of Swords to the Star card. All right, Capricorn. So for this one, you could have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces coming towards you. If not, it's a male or female. You have to take gender roles in tarot and use your discernment on how they apply to your storyline, because this is a general collective reading. But you have a very emotionally balanced individual here who wants to be generous with their love offering this week to you. I do see that this individual wants to, if you don't know this person and you're not romantically involved with anyone, I do see this individual approaching you to feeling almost like it was fated or destined for them to meet you, and then kind of tossing around the idea on whether or not to maybe ask you out on a date or offer you a cup of love or share their feelings that they have for you. For those of you in a relationship, in a current relationship that is healthy, again, I see this very emotionally balanced person expressing to you that they've really thought about your connection with them, and they feel that the two of you were destined to be together. And I think that at this point, this person will, in a very emotional way, but in a healthy emotional way, express their love to you. And then I then see that person, this emperor figure, which could be you, but I still believe it's them resonating now as the emperor, making you this offer. And I think you are a bit conflicted. I'm taking this as internal conflict. Five of Wands doesn't always mean you're fighting with someone else. This is almost like an internal conflict. You're not quite sure if you want to accept this love offer or elevate the relationship to a higher level of commitment or not. You're kind of like the wounded warrior from previous relationships or some other trauma that you're currently dealing with, and you're just not quite sure if you want to accept that. For others of you in a love relationship where there has been a disconnection or a separation, again, I see this person approaching you to ask you to reconcile, to express their love, the love that they have for you. And I do see them making a very tangible offer this week to you. However, I'm not sure you're going to take it in that case, because if it's an existing relationship that has, separated or disconnected, I think that there has been a lot of conflict with this person. It has left you very wounded and therefore very guarded. So then looking at the bottom of the deck, I see the heartbreak. I see that you have been healing from whatever hurt this person has caused you, and that you are moving on to calmer waters because this relationship was too burdensome for you, and you're looking for some kind of balance in your life. Now, this very well could be that person from the Eight of Cups that you walked away from, or, they walked away from you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it looks like if that is the case, you're kind of deciding to move into calmer waters, drop the burdens, find balance, and find your Nine of Cups, because this person wasn't it. So you're going to really have to take this message, how it resonates to your situation. But for the majority of the collective, if it's that last scenario, I see you very hesitant to take the offer. And looking at the cards, I don't see you taking it. I see you too still healing over the hurt that this person caused you. Played out. Something is played out here. Played out was clarified by the Four of Wands, which is about celebration, home, harmony, marriage. It's your space. It's your space where you feel content, whether you live there alone or you share it with someone else. And then you also had the Hangman. The Hangman is about someone who is suspended, trying to look at things from a different perspective to see if they should hold on or let go. It's an individual seeking enlightenment. There's a halo, a glow around the head of the Hangman. So they're really putting in some mental effort, trying to see things from lots of different perspectives. Please clarify the Four of Wands for Capricorn for this week as it pertains to the played out card. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Four of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Hangman for the Capricorn collective and how that pertains to the played out card. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Hangman is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck for this row, we have Strength to the Five of Cups, to the Six of Cups, to the Page of Swords. Yeah, I think for those of you where you have an ex returning, I think what this person wants is they kind of want to challenge your idea if you say no to them. They still want to, I don't always take this card as someone who's putting up boundaries. It really depends on the other signs or synchronicities I'm getting with the other cards, as well as messages that I receive from my spirit guides. I'm taking this as someone who wants to persevere. They want to save this union. Whatever this union was, whatever this connection was between you and them, this person is almost taking it like a challenge, sort of want to like fight to the death sort of thing, figuratively speaking, of course, to save it. This person will offer you this cup of love, either to start this new relationship, but the way that they're defensive and challenged, I feel like this is an ex returning, that wants to reignite the spark, offer you a cup of love, have a new beginning. This is someone who's going to express their feelings for you in a very like overwhelming emotional way, but again, it's a healthy emotional way. And I think this throws you into the Eight of Swords, because you're just, I think for some of you, you're very caught off guard, and for others of you, you're not quite sure whether or not to take the offer. And I think that's what puts you in this place of the Hangman. I do believe this is you this week in this scenario, trying to see things from all perspective. Has this person healed? Have they learned their lessons? Are they a better person? Are they a different person now? But then as you reach enlightenment, you realize all of the sneaky, deceptive behavior that this person did, all of the ways that they hurt you. Remember, for that second column, we saw the Three of Swords going into the heart. So I think at that point, again, reminded of the burden, emotional, for some of you physical, you know, whatever abuse or trauma this person put you through. And I think you decide to just move on to calmer waters without them, because you deem them and the relationship you had with them as played out, over. You're too busy winning in the life you have now, and you don't want anything to do with this individual. It'll take you some strength to do this. You are very regretful that the relationship didn't work out. You do have very fond memories, but I do believe that you communicate this with the person, that you desire a relationship that gives you, you know, equal reciprocity and equal give and take, and this relationship just wasn't it. So I do believe this is all the same person now that I have all of the cards laid out here. I do think this person contacts you. I don't believe you've heard from them for quite some time. You do meet with them, or at least speak with them about this offer, you know, or this conversation that they want to have. You are hearing them out quite defensively, but you are ultimately, for the collective, I do see some of you, the majority, saying no. For those of you that decide to say yes, I do think that you discuss equal give and take and reciprocity. I do believe you communicate that. There might be some sharing of memories and nostalgia, and maybe even discussing the regret that both of you have for the loss of the connection. I think it takes a lot of strength on both parts to have this very adult conversation, but I do see the Ace of Wands, again, passionate new beginning after the conversation being given to you, and you're still like, I don't know. I don't know if I want it. It's like, here it is being offered to you, and you're like, you know what? I'm still so, I don't want it to be a missed opportunity, but at the same time, I'm really not over what happened. These three cups, you know, where was the Five of Cups here? Or was it at the bottom of the other deck? I think it was the bottom of the other deck. We saw the five cups, or was it here? Oh, it's here. So I think even after, for those, some of you automatically will say no. For those of you that want to entertain the idea and actually have a more lengthy discussion with this person, I think as you start talking about everything that happened and the conversation rolls into this fiery new beginning, I think some of you are just not sure whether to take it. Like, should you just leave the cup spilled or not? Because here's their offer coming into you, and you're just like, I don't know if I want it. So that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. It looks like you have someone from the past returning, and you will have to make the decision on whether or not to meet with them, to hear them out, and then, of course, what your response will be to them. I wish you a lot of luck with all of that. If you like this meeting, if this reading, if any part of it resonated with you, please click the thumbs up button to see more of my free videos. Please subscribe to my channel. And until I read for you again, Capricorn, I am sending you light, love, and peace.